Important heads up for drivers this morning. This is a look at the weather beast out on the roads this morning on I-64 East heading toward the Sherman-Minton Bridge, because most of the Sherman-Minton Bridge is set to close for 12 days starting at 10 o'clock tonight. It's a lengthy closure, of course, and it comes right in the middle of a very busy holiday shopping season.
Yeah, retailers banking on shoppers beefing up their bottom line may be affected. WHAS11's Connor Steffen and photojournalist Elijah McKenzie show how local businesses plan to handle it.
Well, traffic flows freely through downtown New Albany, full of Christmas lights.
We've had to adjust, no doubt about that.
The brick and mortar stores lining the streets
probably the slowest they ever been.
Face a roadblock to attracting foot traffic.
I will say we have noticed a drop in traffic since the bridge has been reduced down.
New Albany's small business owner Dan Hardesty is talking about this. The remnants of a week of repairs to the Sherman-Minton's westbound side.
We've not had what I would call an unobstructed path.
Come Friday, crews will turn their attention to the bridge's other side, work that will shut down the eastbound lanes for 12 days straight. That's a 1.5 mile stretch of road from the I-64 East entrance ramp from West Spring Street to the I-64 East to I-264 East ramp. Delays that couldn't have timed out worse.
Let's just say this, it's less than ideal to have it during that time.
Leaving Hardesty to wonder how much it could cut into his shop's holiday profits.
So we will see a drop in numbers.
Down the street at Mexican restaurant La Katrina.
I know a lot of the restaurants in particular have had a big hit.
Management has seen business plummet, from at one point having to create a customer wait list.
Now we wait like an hour to 2 hours before we even get our first table.
Well, impact varies business by business.
It's a little difficult to measure the impact that the bridge has had.
This area has become used to detours and traffic delays.
Road closures and sidewalks that were ripped up.
Having already waded through a 16-month Main Street revitalization project and previous Sherman-Minton closures. But with many looking to erase those losses this spending season, they're now left defeated, staring down yet another delay. Connor Steffen, WHAS 11 on your side.
Again, the eastbound lanes of the bridge will close tonight at 10 p.m. They'll remain closed until 5 a.m. Wednesday, December 20th. The Sherman-Minton Renewal Project says the suggested detour here is to take I-265 to I-65.
UPS Teamsters in Louisville are threatening to strike over what they say are unfair labor practices. In a social media post, Teamsters President Sean O'Brien says UPS is denying collective bargaining rights to members at the Centennial Hub. That's near Worldport at our airport. He says yesterday UPS laid off 35 workers there who voted to join Teamsters Local 89 this fall. O'Brien says UPS claims the laid off workers' jobs should be performed by management. A spokesperson for UPS sent a statement saying, in part, quote, "We regularly align our staffing with the needs of our business, and as a result, a small number of employees are being laid off at our Louisville Centennial Hub. UPS respects our employees' rights to organize, and we have not committed any unfair labor practices." The Teamsters Union says they've given UPS until Monday to, quote, rectify the situation.
The man charged with the 2017 murder of 2 teenage girls in Delphi, Indiana, has been moved to a different prison. According to court documents, Richard Allen was transferred to the Wabash Valley Correctional Facility in Sullivan County near Terre Haute. Now, that move comes 8 months after the attorneys who were representing him asked that he be moved to a facility in northern Indiana. In April, Allen's attorneys argued he was being kept in conditions akin to those of a prisoner of war. Allen's trial was scheduled for January, but the judge in the case removed his original defense team, delaying the trial. That decision is being appealed to the Indiana Supreme Court.
Right now, Metro Police are investigating after 2 teenage boys were shot in their legs. Police say it happened around noon yesterday on Shady Villa Drive in the Newburgh neighborhood. When officers arrived, they say they found the 2 teens suffering from gunshot wounds. Both were alert and conscious when they were taken to the hospital. If you know anything about the shooting, you are asked to call the LMPD tip line at 574-LMPD.
A woman and her 2 cats escaped a house fire in New Albany, and you can see here that house is a total loss. Firefighters responded to the call just after 5 yesterday morning on Charter Street. They were able to contain it and prevent it from spreading to the house next door, which is just 5 feet away. Arson investigators do not suspect anything suspicious.
Hanukkah, ideally, gives us an opportunity every year to make light in the darkness, and hopefully it helps us and the rest of the world see things more clearly.
Today marks the second day of Hanukkah. To celebrate the Festival of Lights, Louisville's synagogues hosted a traditional dinner and party. It's called HanukkahPalooza and happened last night at Congregation Adath Jeshurun in the Highlands. The event featured crafts, fun activities, and Hanukkah songs. Families were encouraged to bring their own menorahs to light, a tradition during the 8 nights of Hanukkah. You can find a full list of holiday events happening around the metro on our website, WHAS11.com.